Morning folks, a little bit later than I'd liked. It's a curious thing, sometimes in London it pours down for 5 or 10 minutes and then boom, completely back to normal like it never happened. That just happened. I was here at the usual time, but it absolutely chucked it down. Everyone's scarpered. I went to grab a coffee. As you can see, the entire surface ground here in Trafalgar Square. I mean, it's quite beautiful in a way. Look at the absolutely spectacular reflections, and it would not surprise me at all if we end up with a rainbow. It is really rather beautiful just after it's finished raining. Canadian High Commission there with the Ukrainian flag as well. Do a quick 360 before I head down to horseguards. Really picturesque on mornings like this. I'm trying to see if I can pick up Nelson's column. I can't, but we're getting the look at that, St Martin in the Fields Church, the chapel above, or rather the clock tower, sorry, above, reflected perfectly in in that rainwater. Glorious, eh? Really rather lovely. I could spend half an hour strolling around Trafalgar Square. I won't, of course, for obvious reasons, but what a beautiful start to the week, eh? Where is that rainbow? There's got to be a rainbow. I mean, it was completely overcast and absolutely pouring just a few minutes ago. Look, this guy's good. Completely soaked his coat. And now, as though it never happened. There's even a chap over there. It looks like he's polishing the ground with some sort of, I don't know, whatever that is. An outdoor hoover. What is that, folks? But yep, thoroughly lovely. From a horrid, wretched morning. And I can guarantee the lifeguards were not happy to... they probably made it to Buckingham Palace when the downpour started, so there would have been no escape. Absolutely soaking wet. And it wasn't just a mild shower. It absolutely chucked it down for, give or take, 10 minutes. Complete deluge. And now we've got perfect sunshine. Where is that rainbow hiding? I've yet to film a rainbow in any of these videos, but one day I will. I'm keeping an eye out for it. All of these tourists, look, probably just got drenched. Welcome to London, everyone. Never come to this city without an umbrella and a raincoat, and ideally very lightweight waterproof trousers. For me, the killer's always the trousers, you know. Keeping the top dry is never a problem, but I really do hate wearing waterproof trousers. Exceedingly uncomfortable. Okay, crossing over, still keeping an eye out for a rainbow, everyone, behind me. Can't see one yet. But welcome to London, guys, on what should, in theory, now be a spectacularly bright and beautiful morning. Okay, over we go. Notice how everything sort of jumps, doesn't it? After the rain's fallen, the light is clear, all of that dirt that was floating around in the air, all the pollution, now stuck to the ground briefly. Gosh, it's a fight to get through here. Wait, this is where we need to go, but even the bus is stuck. Okay, I'm having to walk around a little bit further than usual, guys, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get across, and I'm definitely not getting not going to risk getting sandwiched in all of this, etc. Without a doubt, not worth the risk. Taxi driver there giving us a little smile. I'm not sure if that was on the camera. Oh, that's it. The bus driver could have smiled and said hello everyone around the world. Look, even this guy, he's absolutely happy. See? But being very careful not to get squashed. Folks, I have no idea when I'm going to get across the road here, but I'm doing my best. It's not normally this busy, to be fair, but the second it rains in London, everything just gets jammed, and I've never quite understood that. Hold on. That's it. I'm going to cut across right now, otherwise we'll be here all day. Right, there we are. Like the true non-pro that I am. Straight through. Oh. Okay, it's moving on quite nicely. I don't know what that hoarding is going to be at the front. That surely isn't going to be the new entrance lobby to the hotel, one would hope. Who knows? Okay, right. Past Drummond's private bank. And no, I don't bank there, guys. Sadly, I'm not rich. And on to Whitehall we go. Damn it, where is the rainbow? I think there is one, but it's probably obscured by the clouds. Yeah. However, look at this. Doesn't Whitehall look lovely when the ground is wet like this? Before it's been spoilt and trampled. You can put this on in the background, folks, in the evening as an ASMR walk. I can add some sort of, some rain noise in the background if you want. Oh, there we are, splishy splosh. Everyone's coming this way. I feel so sorry for anyone that headed out this morning to watch the horses change over and the regimental handover, because they would have sat, in all likelihood, on the parade ground in absolutely pouring rain. I have no idea how the horses would have responded to that. It's not something that I've seen. Unless perhaps they rode straight in without that. Then again, that wouldn't work, because if all the blues horses are getting ready at the back of the yard to go out, there wouldn't have been space for all the lifeguard horses to ride in. Pity I missed it, but hey, no point in trying to film it in the pouring rain when the kit would have got completely soaked. The forecast for today was not rain, guys. It said from 11 AM it should be bright and sunny, i.e. this. So it was absolutely spot on accurate, except that the rain was not predicted. Really like how everything's glistening there actually. I don't even need to look at the camera. I'm absolutely blinded by how bright the pavement is. Looks like there's an absolutely heaving crowd up at the front here. Either that or it's an optical illusion and people are being reflected and doubled in that rainwater on the ground. Now, have they actually already changed the horses over? Oh, yep, they have. Okay, so new boxman already, lifeguard boxman. Gosh, there's a lot of people here already for this time at the beginning of the week. Very surprising, to be honest with you. However, it is a rather lovely morning, so I guess it's not that surprising. Gosh. I'm just going to get a spot and or find out which horse we've got. 1 second, everyone. Oh, wait, someone's going to walk right in front of the camera. I know it. Hold on. There we are. First happy tourist of the morning. Right, let's zoom that in. Gonna really need some shade over on that hoof, folks. I think I've got it. Wait, let's have a look. I'll let the camera film the tourist while I'm checking this horse. I should have guessed. I should have done what you've been telling me guys to do for ages and just looked. Venus. That's Venus, that horse. A mare. The other end's a little bit jammed for my liking here, so I'll wait. I'll come back to this end in a minute. Let's see what's going on in the yard. Oh, it's busy. Morning, guys. Morning. Okay, so we've got... Oh, they've already changed the chisman and gatesman as well. Done. Look at this. Oh, in fact, this gatesman hasn't been here for a good while, folks. A lot of you will recognise him. 1 second. Good to see him back. morning from the gatesman. Amazing. Spectacular. Spot on. Oh, hold on a second. There's someone else that I recognise. Hold on a minute. I say recognise, someone that I know, or as it might sound, but what am I trying to say? Someone that I know but haven't met. Does that make sense? Lifeguard Corporal of Horse. A rare sight, folks. We know how rare it is to have the corporals of horse and the lifeguards out and about. Blues corporals of horse are out considerably more for some reason than the lifeguard corporals of horse. I don't know why that is, guys. I guess it's just because the way they like it to be. There's no sort of minimum or maximum time that a corporal of horse needs to be in the yard. In fact, they don't need to be in the yard at all if they don't want to. Beautiful, beautiful light this morning, and still no rainbow. Uh-oh. Oh, he did tell them to make way. Oh. Oops. I do not know which country these naughty people are from, but there it is. I was sitting in the cafe because I didn't bring an umbrella. It's like, no, it's raining. I can't believe it.
Well, just on 11 o'clock, that's it.
10 minutes of pure rain, then back to normal, no? No rainbow. Where's the rainbow? Okay, so he's back in, having put smiles on the faces of all of these lovely student visitors. Look. Oh, hold on a second. He's going to get squashed among these tourists. Look. Bit of an explosion of colour here in the yard. And we're spot on with our timing because the second and final part of the troop of lifeguards are coming through right now, everyone. Look at this, right on time. Oh, somebody just got told to stand back by what sounded like a female voice. Maybe the police officer at the end of the tunnel. Let's see. Oh, there's Radford, unmistakably Radford at the head of the pack. Oh, they've got some real beauties here, actually. Especially this one. Whoa. How's that for super light, guys, for the morning? Okay, police moving means that the changeover is now complete, 100% done. We know what it means, don't we, when the changeover is 100% done? Yes, we do. Time to redeem those horseguards food bank vouchers that are given away, folks, to the first 100 people that arrive on the parade ground in the morning. And normally a lot of the food is donated by Fort Royal Mason, so you can get champagne, you can end up with caviar, foie gras, smoked salmon, all kinds of luxuries. So it's not surprising that the tourists queue so patiently for the handouts. Yep, little family disagreement here. Kid is like, I told you to get here earlier, Mum. I'm starving. Mum's like, I'll take you to McDonald's. Relax. Right, to the front we go, everybody. Let's see. I don't know which horse we've got on the right, but I will do my very best to try and ID him or her for all of you. Did we say Venus on the left? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Venus on the left. So we know Radford's here, but I have no clue. Oh, look, horses looking at us. Look, already. He's like, hello, good morning. We need to be very careful of the light though at this end. Notice it's almost overexposing the image already. Hold on, let's get right the way round. Let's pretend to be a tourist. Go with the flow. The Walking Dead. This. Okay. See if I can get that hoof number first. Oh. Hey bro, good morning. Oh, hold on a second, folks. While they check their picture, then I'll jump in there. Bingo. Check that number. How are you supposed to read that? Okay, so there is a hoof number, but the hoof number is 50% into the horseshoe. So it's going to take a teeny bit of detective work on my part. I've got an idea of what it might be. Let me just see if that number is actually on the list. Yeah, it's really, really, really worn down, right on the shoe. Let's have a quick look. Knowing which troop one horse is in helps sometimes to identify the other one, but I think it's going to work this time. Nope. The number I think it is isn't there on the list. Okay, so we've got Venus here. I will try, actually. I'm not sure if he'll tell me. I'll try and ask the corporal of horse that's on today if he comes back out again. Interesting numbers in the yard. Let's see if anything naughty is going to happen in the yard before we focus on the horses. I prefer to be in the yard when it's this bright because it's super hard to avoid getting that glare in the camera, and it kind of, I wouldn't say it ruins the video, but it certainly has a negative impact on the image. Spirits are quite high actually, which is surprising because a lot of people would have got caught out on absolutely drenched not so long ago. Perfectly clear, crispy image in the yard here. People wondering, where have the horses gone? Where are they hiding them? In fact, they dismounted and stabled the horses quick smart this morning. I don't recognise a trooper that's a chitsman this morning, so I have no clue how he'll react if people decide to push their luck. Guess we'll see shortly. He's got the best corner though, even though he probably, to be honest, is not liking how bright it is. Damn it, why don't I forget my sunglasses? Quite a good sized queue behind me this morning. Oh, a very kind tourist has just offered to take their picture as a family. That's very thoughtful actually. Great picture, look, super light for it. Ready, steady, go. There you go, picture of the day. Lucky family, lovely family. This is a guard, this is the King's Lifeguard. When you grow up, you can be a lifeguard. Oh. Not quite sure where you park your buggy. Look at the guard, he's now got 4 eyeballs on him permanently. And you can't tell them to stand back either because they're strapped in the pushchair. All good. Okay, right, back to the front, folks. It's somewhat cleared. More importantly, in fact, fundamentally, the sun has settled a bit. Damn, I just walked through a massive puddle. Thank God I've got waterproof boots on. Splashed it all over my leg. Now, an idea on this beauty. This is problematic, guys. I've only got half a hoof number. And the trouble is, those half numbers don't look like what I thought they might be. The number that I think it is doesn't exist on the list. Oh, bit of a nipper. This horse does not look familiar to me. That's a very distinctive blaze.
You guys are mad.
Let's have a look. Let me try and let's sort of double the zoom in. Oh my goodness me, no, it is an absolute squish of a number weight. Annoying enough, the number I thought it was instinctively definitely isn't, because the number I thought it was is Invader's number, and this is clearly not Invader. There's nothing even close. Oh, I don't know if you heard that conversation. Go to my left side. I want to go to the horse. He's already got a lot of attention. I don't want to distract him. I know exactly what I don't want to run off with a guard on him. Thoughtful, I guess. Unlikely, but still thoughtful. Yeah, we're going to need to rain check on the number, folks. I'm going to need to get a manual ID on this horse. It's a new one. Well, I say new one that I'm pretty sure we've seen. Notice at the back, for reference purposes, we've got a single. Is that a sock or a stocking? I mean, I think it's a sock, isn't it? Like a high sock. Lovely and distinctive horse. Very kind looking. Instinctively, I think it's also a mare. I say instinctively. I mean, it's a wild guess, but... Okay, right, let me focus on this for a minute. That's a 7. It's like half a 7. What else can that be? I've never ever seen it that much squash into the horseshoe before. I'm never ever going to know which horse this is. Oh dear. Plus, where's the rainbow? I'm pretty sure there'll be a rainbow up there when the clouds go clear. It's really hot, isn't it? The sun. It's super morning, guys. It is really warm in the sun. This horse is pretty much sunbathing his head. Oh, okay, so I'm not sure if it's just curious or a bit of a nipper. Thank you. It's a big horse, 17.3. It's just sniffing away, I think, more curious.
Did you take a photograph and he was rubbing my...
Who's next?
Aww. That's a cute photo. I like it.
I think that's one of the most even blazes we've ever seen, folks, no? On any of the horses here. I'm kind of thinking javelin in my mind, but no, it's not javelin, is it? Blaze is a bit different. Okay. Super chilled Venus, look. The warm sun has made her the hairs in her mane stand up. Very relaxed horse. Almost asleep, look, bless her. What do you mean, I'm not asleep? I mean, to be honest, folks, it doesn't actually matter terribly that we can't ID the other one for the moment. In 15 minutes, they'll be swapping. Which means there's an exceedingly high probability of me being able to ID both of the replacements. But we got here at a good time, actually, because it's rare that we get good footage with both pairs of horses in one part. And today there will only be a part. Because your truly has got an appointment at lunchtime. Just my luck. Bing bong, there's the 45 bell. Which means in theory, in a moment, the troopers should move. Spectacular light in the yard. Look at that on the Portland stone. Magnificent. Bet the Chitsman's thinking, damn it, if only I'd been the gatesman this morning. He's now in the shadows though. Speaking of which, that light. Trying to walk. There we are. That's better. Notice how we go from one extreme to the other. One moment, the image is far too bright. The next, we're virtually in the dark. I know, way back, folks. I'm a good 10 feet away from the guard plus. That coat on Venus is so reflective of the light. People mentioning about the animals being mistreated makes me laugh, honestly. I think you see a more spectacular coat on a horse than this. Oh, look at it, folks. I'm sure all of your questions would agree. This horse is in immaculate condition. Glorious, to be honest. Okay, he's back in. And I'm back to watching the light. These are the dumb folks. It looks like it's a piece of cake, but sometimes it really isn't. The Frenchy group.
Yeah, I think
Oh, he's looking at you.
Well, this time I was thinking that "Don't touch the reins" in French was "Ne touchez pas les rênes," but it's "Ne touchez pas aux rênes," I think. Correct, folks? Ne touchez pas aux rênes.
Big one, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing that European holidays are another week, folks. Surprised to see so many students out and about with tour groups. Interesting, at the other end, the police officers come out. I missed it. I'm not sure if the guard pushed the button or not, but the officer came out to adjust the reins. I'm right on time. All good. And through the tunnel. Look at this. Okay, folks. I'm not going to play chicken. I'm trying to get the best spot with the light. Ready for it? Oh, look at these. Wow. Hey, morning. Beautiful. Look, beautiful one you got. Hey, morning. Look at this. Wow. Tourists are open mouthed right now. Look at that massive cloppy one at the back. He can barely lift up his feet. They're so massive and heavy. Goodness me. Spectacular. I was wondering actually which... wait, let me ask the officer. Officer, can I ask you the name of this one?
This is Yeoman.
Yeoman. Ah, I've seen this horse before. Wow, it's massive. Giant horse. Yeoman. I think one of you asked recently, where's Yeoman been? Here he is, look. He is, well, she is. Wait, being careful not to walk into the horse behind me. But look at the size of that horse. Yeoman. Wow. Crazy, eh? I mean, the two at the front are big. Yeoman is massive. So everyone, we know the police horses are fine. Curious that they're going... Oh, actually, wait, they're going to go along Horseguards Avenue and turn left. The stables are to the left. Great Scotland Yard. Sometimes I call it New Scotland Yard. It's actually officially called Great Scotland Yard, where the stabling is for the central London stabling for the police horses. It's pretty much right behind Raffles. See that little road up there? Yeah. Nice location, eh, folks? If you've got big cloppy horses that need a food and drink. Yeoman. It's been a good while since we saw that horse. I should have remembered, but I still haven't got a police horse list, sadly. And even if I did, we wouldn't be able to. I personally wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Some of them are so similar. Yeah. Yeoman stands out as being one of the biggies. He's not the biggest, but he's a big horse. What are the two massive ones? Zodiac and I forgot the other giant one, that 18-2 police horse. Remember that day when the police officer said to us, this is the biggest horse. For some reason I'm thinking the name began with an I. I forgot, I can't remember, guys, apologies. If any of you remember the names of those two giant police horses, one was definitely Zodiac. And what was the other one? I remember that day so well when the officer told us, oh, this is the biggest one, it's 18-2. Zodiac and... my memory fails me. Actually, was it Yankee? I think it was Zodiac and Yankee. I seem to remember thinking of them as Y and Z, which would make sense. Oh, that would be Yankee and Zodiac. Wait. Okay, rain covers off. Umbrellas down. And the good news from talking to the front, got like a little sort of hand signal system, is that apparently nothing super unusual happened. There was no major horsey meltdown, and the horses didn't lose it because of the rain. What I'm trying to say is that we didn't actually miss anything super unusual by virtue of being here a little bit later and missing the start of the changeover. We have got a changeover shortly, and I think, actually, let me just test this spot now before I make a mistake later. Let's see what the light will be like. In 10 minutes we've got a changeover. No, I'm not liking that. It's a little bit too, the image is a bit too overexposed, isn't it? Brr. So I'm not going to stay on that corner for the change. There's no point because it won't come out as being super crystal clear as I like it to be. Incidentally, folks, one thing I did think about is it hasn't happened yet, but we know from speaking to people we've met and so on during the videos that lots of people either come and say hello and I mention that they're going to be in a certain video, or they ask, you know, which channel the video is being shot for. If anyone sees themselves in a video with their friends or family or anything else, and would like certain still images, you know, they're sort of their horse guards, or, you know, I capture the a great group picture, something like that, just message me. And I will gladly, ideally with a timestamp of which image you like, and I will gladly take stills out of some of the footage. I can't do that for historic older footage because it will take forever. But going forward, I'm happy, folks. If you see yourself in one of my videos, oh, hold on a second. They're trying to make the guard smile. Wait, is he smiling? I thought the guard was smiling. One second.
Ask him what? Dad, stand out of the way a minute.
Close.
Ask him what? What's his name?
Oh, they've made him smile. I'm not sure what they've said.
And behind him you have freaking
Oh. Hold on a second, wait. Let me ask them. Wait, let me ask. Go. One second.
coming out. Watch out. Over here.
Oh, this one gets moved. Everyone gets moved back. Wait, I've asked this gent what he said to make the guard laugh.
Just behind the two white lines at the back.
Which joke did you tell him to make him laugh? I saw that. Was pretty.
I asked him what time he got off.
Uh-huh.
What his name was.
Ah.
My grandfather used to know it. He goes, well, see if I can get him to smile again.
Ah, okay. Where are you from? From New York.
Yeah.
It's rare, in fact, but you did it well because the guard didn't look uncomfortable. He really struggled not to smile. Hey, have a good day. Brilliant job that guy did. Now, I know a lot of you are going to accuse me of double standards now. Oh, why do you have a problem when some people make the guard laugh or try to make the guard laugh, but with other people you don't? Let me explain it. As you just heard, the chap there explained what he said to the guard and why he'd said it. More importantly, that's the key thing, why he said it. Okay. Now, the majority of people that come along, as we saw with the famous trooper video the other day, that come along and try to play that joke on the guards when they're on duty are friends, family, and colleagues. We know some visitors do it, and although there is something of a tradition of doing it, it's more about doing it in a respectful way. And what I mean by respectful way, well, there was no crowding around the front, okay? Because one thing I can tell you that they really, really dislike is when there's a huge group of people standing 2 feet in front of their face, all bombarding them with jokes and trying to make them laugh. It's very uncomfortable, exceedingly uncomfortable. That chap was standing just off slightly to the arch, talking away from the guard to his group. Perfectly done, I would say, to be fair. Because we both know, we all know, sorry my friend's still, we all know that people are going to be like, oh, double standards. And it's funny, folks, you can probably guess which video I'm talking about, but the video that was very, very popular from a few days ago, exceptionally popular, that video went like a whirlwind all around the world. More than 100,000 views in the few days since it was shot. 2 people commented on that video, this is a racist channel. Could you imagine, folks? Yeah. Arguably the most inclusive channel that I know of anyway. Certainly that's being shot in and around London. Needless to say, those comments and the users were immediately deleted and banned from the channel. It's shocking to think that by highlighting misbehaviour, either on the part of an individual or on the part of a group, one could ever deduce that equals racism. It is utterly extraordinary. And I think my first comment, so the first video was, you might want to actually read a dictionary definition of racism and then come back. But then I thought, you know what? I'm not even going to entertain discussion about it. Because it's complete nonsense. There we go. We are going to have some weak-minded people occasionally commenting, folks, but I'm all for inclusion and positivity here. But at the same time, I definitely will not hold back when it comes to seeing what I personally view as being disrespectful. And I say I personally, I know this because I speak to a lot of the troopers, so I know what they regard as being disrespectful. but more importantly, reading the majority of the comments, and we're talking high 90x percentile of the comments, most of you agree. Oh, you see that, guys? The jogger almost ran through the box. He just went to run, then he saw the horse and went back. How on earth could he not realise there was a horse in the box? Oh no, wow. That was extraordinary. I'm going to keep the camera there in case he tries to come through again. Okay, so there's 2 new horses are out. It's good that he had a quick rethink. We've never seen anybody jog through the box from the yard when the horse is in place. Oh, look at this one. Look, can't wait to get to work. Camera and list at the ready. Lance Corporal of Horse. Oh, horse is getting a little bit restless. Look, he's like, I'm off. Get me out of here. Oh wow, that's crazy close. Oh, I believe, guys, I'm going to call this horse as being Trinity. Look, Trinity. Yep, it's definitely Trinity. I don't even need to look at the list. 100%. And at the other end, what's wrong with the star? It's Tyranny. Wait. I'm going to confirm it manually from the hoof number, just so I don't look like a fool later, but my money's on this being Trinity. 1 second. We never know if they're going to bring out one that looks exceptionally like one we already know. Oh, here comes another jogger. Yeah, it's Trinity, guys. That's confirmed from the hoof number. Here's the guy almost ran through the box. 1 second. I think I saw you almost run through the horse box.
Yeah,
You didn't realise the horse was there. Classic.
I'm just trying to get through.
It was super close. They would have really shouted at you if you ran through.
I heard.
Have a good day. Look on his face. So funny. He would have gone absolutely bright red. He's got a complexion like mine. He would have gone bright red like a tomato if he got shouted at. Okay, so I called Trinity other end. I'm reasonably certain this is Tyranny. Wait, let's have a look. Hold on. If I get both, folks, that will be the first time ever I've got both horses without checking them. So we're getting closer to that point where I'm going to be able to recognise multiple horses without needing to pause for the numbers. Let's have a quick look. Oh great, it had to be a mushy number, didn't it? Hold on. Oh, it's Nimbus, I think. Wait. Yeah, it's Nimbus. Let me just double check again with that hoof number. It's very, very, very unclear. Oh, so when I lean forward, the image often ends up being a little bit blurry. Let's have a look. So it's number. Yeah, it is. It's Nimbus. Okay, so Trinity and Nimbus, folks. In fact, I think the last time we saw Nimbus, it was the same trooper. Same trooper on him. I'm pretty sure it was. Very healthy flood of people actually from the front gate. Look. Yeah, I see some room for me. Little rhyming couplet there. Folks, I'm actually wishing that guy had run through the box. Would have been super funny. In fact, his face would have been as red as the guard's cloak, without a doubt. In fact, as would mine if I got shouted at for doing that. Very whiffy, actually, at this end. Very, very, very whiffy today. Now, we remember this horse as being a little bit curious, but not a nipper. Quite gentle, but playful as well. Yep, that's right. And not shy of the camera at all. Oh wait, this is this family, the family on the left from New York. This is the family with the chap that asked the guard what time he finishes. NYC in the house, folks. On the left. Oh, it's like ah. And they said thank you. I'm not sure if you heard that. Who's just yawned in her face? While I'm standing here, let me add these two into the horse diary, because I know with my sieve like mine that I'll forget. Trinity, pass. Nimbus. Now if I look back, I can tell you exactly. Okay, so last time we had Trinity here was on Wednesday the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, appropriately. And Nimbus, Monday the 5th of February. How's about that, guys? I wonder actually if there is even an historic list. Yeah, I wonder, guys. Do you think there isn't? Is it they keep a historic list of the of which horses were on when, or have I just created something that's never existed before? I have no idea if HCAV keep some sort of log, a huge book of which horse was on when and in which box. So over time, for example, in a year from now, we're going to have, as long as I manage to keep it up and don't make any mistakes on it, a complete diary of every horse from both regiments, which box they were in on which day. How's about that? I'm going to become the train spotter of horses, the horse spotter. I should actually find some way to sort of tabulate it or put it in a spreadsheet, because I've got it in a simple text document right now on the phone. Problem is that document isn't really searchable in an easy way, which is fine at the moment because it only goes back to, roughly 7 weeks, but after a year's worth, that's going to be an awful lot of horses. And it would be great to know when a certain horse was last on. For example, I didn't know the last time that we actually saw Pagan. It was months ago, but I don't know exactly when. Ditto Q10 and other lifeguard horses that we haven't seen for a long time. plenty of people watching, but they're not going up. I don't know why. Don't be scared, folks.
Ну подойдите поближе, ну.
Чуть-чуть, ну мама. Ну там вы чуть-чуть. Мама, пойдем.
Вы не влезаете.
Вы даже не можете камеру подать. Близко подходить. Я вот подходила.
Не, можно на свой риск и страх.
Нельзя трогать, там ничего не сказано про трогать.
На портрет напиши.
Ты
Зачем ты на портрет?
Вы только так влезаете.
Ты знаешь, там нельзя.
They never said nothing about touching the horse. So
Don't touch the
the
reins.
reins.
You can touch, you're allowed to touch the horse, folks. Вы русская, да? Вы русская? А, да?
Писали сейчас.
Вот потрогать лошадь. Сюда. Настя, а где мама? Мам, давай фотку. Я хочу опять.
I was listening to that conversation. Sorry, guys, I was quiet because I was listening to the conversation in Russian.
I'm scared. I can touch other. You can't touch it.
They're telling the mum to get closer, but she wouldn't. She's scared. Your mother's scared of the horse, yeah?
We used to both listen.
I know I would touch him, but his ears are bothered. I don't want to make him more frustrated.
Where are you guys from in Russia? Moscow or somewhere else?
I mean, we lived in Europe for a long time, so.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure because these days, if you hear people speaking Russian on the street, English people are reluctant to ask because they're worried that they're going to say, I'm not Russian, I'm Ukrainian. So most people that you get in the centre speaking Russian are Ukrainian, but they hate that when you think they're Russian. Yeah. You're scared to touch the horse?
She doesn't speak, she doesn't
А,
speak
как сказать
English.
scared по-русски? Страшно. Страшно, да? А, хорошо.
No, because they used to bite a lot, and there's so many videos of them biting.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of weeks ago, somebody was grabbed by their scarf and pulled on the floor. So it's you need to be careful. This horse is okay. It's not a biter, but you never know.
Like if I was a horse, I would be annoyed, standing.
You wouldn't want to be on someone's YouTube video being thrown on the floor.
They will run, they will do something. Plus, it looks very young, actually.
This one, no. Well, maybe.
The other horse is also very passive. It won't bite you, 100%. Yeah. Paka. You too. Paka, paka. Paka. See, super friendly guys. No need to be scared. Russians are not all horribly aggressive, as the Western media would like you to believe. They're just like us. Lovely family. Very nice to talk to them. Okay, back to the other end for a little bit. Lots of new people coming through. And then if you saw during the guard change, a jogger ran to the box and saw the horse and then went back. Do you see it? Oh, goodness. That massive white one at the back. Yeah, amazing, no? Prettier looking horse than even these horses. So many people coming through, folks. You can see, look, massive torrents of people. But just odd the way that the flow is happening this morning. 1 minute it's packed at that end and it's dead at this end, and then vice versa. Oops. They've all got their phones out. Too scared to get close. Even the Russian family were, they wanted to get pictures touching the horse, but the mum was way too scared. As you heard, the girl said the mum didn't speak or doesn't speak English. Really liking how quickly everyone's moving out of the way today. Good thing to see, isn't it? Respectfully dashing out of the way so that the guard can go about his rounds unobstructed.
I'm so sorry.
Did you just photo that?
Light's really playing with us this morning. We didn't get the rainbow in the end, everybody. I'm pretty sure there was one, but behind the clouds. Such a shame. Hoping they don't wander into the arches. So where's he gone? Oh, he's back. Oh wait, the other guy just came dashing out of the guard room. It's like whoosh. A lot of happy toys this morning. So different, the vibe here compared to last Monday, which, to be fair, was the first Monday of the school holidays here. If you remember, guys, last Monday's video was completely and utterly insane. How busy it was here, how many people there were, how that crush manifested at the front. And if you didn't see the video from a week ago today, do not miss it. Tomorrow, incidentally, it being Tuesday, I've got two things tomorrow, which means it's exceptionally unlikely that I'll be out and about, unless I can perhaps squeeze it in. What I might do tomorrow, if I can find it, there's a video that a lot of you have seen, but a hell of a lot of you, probably 50% of the channel subscribers haven't seen. A classic video with a horse having a very bad day. Now that video's been problematic in the past because it's got a lot of music in it. So it was getting copyright hits. However, yours truly started editing it over the weekend. And I'm hoping that I might be able to post it in its entirety, including what went wrong at the end, away from horse guards. So don't miss that tomorrow, guys. I'll post it tomorrow if I'm off. If I'm on, in other words, if I'm here tomorrow, or Brazilians, if I'm here tomorrow, then that video will wait until the next day that I'm not here, which practically will be Thursday, but we'll see. I will definitely be here Wednesday, so even if you don't get a new video tomorrow, there'll be a new video on Wednesday. Oh, she's happy. I thought she was going to give the guard a kiss. Mwah. I'd often take their picture, but I've got my hands full. That was a good one. Brilliant, in fact. Perfect picture. Lots of movement in the other arch. Now, luckily, folks, I happen to be, again, pure luck, in exactly the right spot for the next two police horse beauties about to enter the tunnel. And no, there is no schedule as to when they come over. They just appear in the distance on the parade ground. Which one is more? The one on the left is very interesting looking. See if I recognise either of the officers. If I do, I will ask the name of the horse. Here they come. Perfect, actually, so close to the end of the video. Spoiled for police horses this morning. sure we've seen this one before. Look at this one. Wow. Good filming by me, eh, folks? Look, I'm running backwards. Trying not to smash into the gate. Clippy clop. I quite like staying in this position because it gives me the ability to look at what's going on in the yard without being in the yard. That way we can spot naughtiness before it happens. Very happy corporal of horse there, telling these ladies that, hey, at the front, we've got some horses for you. Yes, we do. I wonder if they painted, for example, a huge red circle in front of the archway with a cross over it, whether people would then avoid stepping into that space. Because at the moment we know that there are white lines here, but they're not respected, ever. During the guard changes, the famous or infamous, depending which way you look at it, white lines. And one would think that it's pretty obvious this is where the horses walk as they end at the box, but nope. So I think that people are so excited when they get here that they just generally don't take notice. And to be honest, if I were in another country, I would be exactly the same. I'd get there, be like, oh my God, look at this, or wow, look at that. The last place you're going to be looking, let's be honest folks, is on the floor, on the ground. Apologies. We often sort of, intersperse ground floor here. I know, strictly speaking, some of you are so fussy about this, super pedantic about, hey, that's not the floor, it's the ground. Yes, I know a floor should typically be in a domestic or otherwise dwelling, but I do I almost poked her in the eye. I do interchange the two words. Look, yes, horsey, I do. Right on time. Roll up, roll up. That's Mum's turn. Cool. Anyone knows a guy from New York in that who's just chit-chatting or whatever, and he made the guard burst out laughing. But in a good way. It wasn't the usual bad crowd around the archway.
Just chatting like
He was saying to him, what time do you finish work? What's your name? And he started laughing, but really couldn't get it together. Oh, sorry. Oh, where's the horse going? Welcome back. Nimbus.
Not too close, next to the wall. Yeah. Look at me and say cheese. Okay.
I was going to tell her actually that Nimbus is not dangerous, but the horse is a little bit restless. But the kid wasn't too close, so it was fine. We are sadly, folks, getting perilously close to the end. I almost want to cry, but there it is.
yeah, 8 years.
I'm not really sure actually which was the funniest bit, when the chap made the guard laugh, or when the jog almost ran through the box. I'm on the fence. I'd ask you to vote in the comments, but the problem is the video will already be up with a snapshot before you're able to vote in the comments. Never mind, let's see if I call it right. Oh, See, look, she even asked, can I touch it? And the guard nodded his head. Oh, should I get out of the way? Scared. Cheeky Trinity. So get out of my personal space. Yes, beauty, don't worry. Oh. That guy's smile tells you all you need to know. Look, he's absolutely delighted, and rightly so. This is one of the best looking horses facially. Massively reminds me of the late Indigo. Look, such thoughtful eyes. Philosophical horse.
Are you going to sit on here again? Do you want to sit on the front again?
Wow, the first sacrifice, an hour and 6 minutes into the video before the first sacrifice is offered to the horse. Horse is not hungry, luckily. Again, look, can I touch it? It's like, get off. This is what we've got here, folks. It's a pity that there's not enough time for a part 2. I'm really in the mood for a part 2, but there's not enough time. Super annoying. Just my luck. Actually, wait, let me just check the hour and a half. Yeah, I still need to change. Nope. Regrettably. That said, to be honest, there have been more double part videos in the past week, I think, than at any point in the last 6 months. Several days I did a part 1 and a part 2. But regrettably, people, we are at the end. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that. Very, 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 very chill morning, actually. Not a single bad thing happened. Everyone was lovely. The people we spoke to were super friendly, and there were smiles galore. All in all, what we'd hoped for, to be fair. But this horse, I think, is definitely going to have an issue at some point today. It's not settling down. Clippy cloppy. That said, folks, yep, we're at the end. It is pretty much just a couple minutes after noon. An interesting couple minutes, sorry, to noon. And the rain clouds are gathering ominously again above horseguards. Look at that. Yeah, perfect moment to end. Ominous rain clouds over the clock tower. Back soon, guys. Bye for now.